Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Cardinal Way for Men Live. My name is Ed Cardinal. This evening I want to give you 3 benefits that you receive from supporting and helping those who are less fortunate than we are. 2 weeks ago I discussed the movie The Sound of Freedom, which is about a true story about child sex trafficking, and got an opportunity to see that, and as I shared last week, very intense and very enlightening. Well, what I'm going to share with you tonight is the concept of when you help someone, you never know what that might entail and how that might impact their life. We had an opportunity to sponsor a child in Cambodia. Her name is Shrini. And when I talked about the sound of freedom and child sex trafficking, I discussed the need to make yourself aware of issues and challenges like this going on, and then take some action to change it. Well, as I look back on what we were able to do with Shrini, it was the action necessary to potentially keep her out of that sex trafficking ring. In 2008, my wife Jude raised $20,000 for an organization in Cambodia called the Cambodian Children's Fund. Its founder is Scott Neeson. I'm going to put a link in the comments below in the description. Amazing organization. He's an amazing man who has taken thousands of children in Cambodia off the streets, off an 11-acre dump in Phnom Penh, and given them a home and education, and again, potentially saving them from child sex trafficking. So when Jude raised that money, she was then able to, the next year, the following year, 2009, she was able to go and visit the Cambodian Children's Fund and Cambodia. And during that time, she was able to choose a sponsor child. Well, in fact, our sponsor child picked her. You know how that goes. She ended up sitting on Jude's lap, and there was an instant connection, and that was in 2009, and we've sponsored her ever since. In 2010, I actually had an opportunity to go to Cambodia and meet Shrini at that point. So when Jude met her, she was about 5 years old. When I met her, she was 6. And she was a small little timid girl, but not so timid. She was giving me a tour around the facility, and as we were walking up the stairs, she grabbed for my hand, and she held my hand, and her little hand was in my hand, and it touched my heart. It made me so thankful for what we were able to provide for her, what we were able to do. I had an opportunity then to take out her and some of her friends to get some ice cream. And when you visit or go out into public with a child from the Cambodian Children's Fund, you're always with a staff member, and you're usually with some of their friends. So there's no potential for the kidnapping of these children because they're at severe risk. Southeast Asia is a major place where child abductions and child kidnapping and sex trafficking is taking place. So what a gift that was for me, and we've been in touch on a regular basis with Shrini. She's now, I believe, like 19 or 20, if I do the math. She sends us emails with updates about how she's doing in school. She sends us pictures. And also we have the opportunity to do some Zoom calls with her. And she's, again, usually has a friend on with her and a staff member sometimes helping with translation when she was younger. But as she's gotten older, her English has gotten so much better. So we'd love to have her come over and visit at some point, and hopefully we can make that happen. So here are the 3 benefits that you receive by helping those who are less fortunate. One is personal fulfillment, that feeling of being able to make an impact on someone's life and potentially saving them from something like child sex trafficking. It also improves your health, well-being, your mental health, and your physical health. That gives you a sense of purpose. That's number 2. Number 3, it enhances your empathy and compassion by being able to see where Srini came from, the poverty, and where she is now and what she was able to do with her education and living in a safe environment. So we're able to, through providing and supporting someone who is less fortunate, we're able to really impact the individual, but not only the individual, but also the community. So there was a time when I was searching for a way to help those who are less fortunate. And we have a tendency to think that we can't make a difference. Have you ever had a time when you didn't think that you could make an impact on someone's life? Well, I'm here to tell you, and you've heard my story about Srini tonight, that you can. It's a matter of finding something that really touches your heart, something that you're passionate about. Increase your awareness about it and then take action. Do something about it, like we did. So for me, it was learning about the Cambodian Children's Fund through my wife, Jude. And that was what allowed us to take action and help Srini. So do it. It can impact someone's life. It can impact a community. Please share this video with a friend or someone you love. It's an important message. And until you see me again, be well. Take care. Bye-bye.